All right. Okay, so can you look now, page 42?
Yes.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm using my polite words again. Look at page 42. Simple. I asked you to. Now,
I command it.
yes, yeah. Now, so I don't forget. Listen, this is important now because it's about the mid-semester exam. Next week on Monday is our tutorial time. Right? Monday next week. Yeah. This is actually the last tutorial before the exam. Because your maths exam will be Monday 9 o'clock after the holiday. Yes.
How many days are the holidays?
Calm down, it's a midterm, it's not serious. Calm down, guys.
Now, listen, look. Listen, yeah. Now, the exam is the first class back on Monday. Okay? That's just the time it's timetable back. Now, everybody makes it most of the time for this class, so it should be okay. But that means that this Monday is actually the last tutorial before then, before the test. So we need to use this Monday as time to prepare for the test. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put practice tests on Moodle today. I'll put a few practice tests. So it's important that people try these practice tests so they know what the problems are, and we can do that on Monday in the tutorial. Okay? So, listen. So, later tonight, when you go to the maths page, at the end of chapter 2, there'll be a link for practice tests, different versions of the mid-semester test. Okay? The test is 10 questions and it's 1 hour. I'll put the questions and the answers on Moodle, so you can check. And then Monday, you can tell me what the problems were and we can do them in class. Okay? Because we won't have any time after that then. Yes? So it's your responsibility to do some practice so that you have questions for me next week.
Is it including to like this?
It's everything from chapter 1 and 2. So it will not include this. This is now chapter 3. Okay, so the test is everything on chapter 1 and 2. So in other words, everything up to and including page 40. 40.
That's the midterm.
Okay, that's the midterm.
Just after the.
Yeah.
After December.
No, mate.
So we have a holiday until the 7th of October. Second week.
Yeah. Any questions about the midterm test? What? 10%, yeah. Any questions about the test? So it's worth 10%. Yes. Yeah. You'll still have classes.
That's cool.
That's life. I'm sorry.
Is it just maths?
No, you'll have tests in every subject, but maths is worth 10%.
Maths don't know what counts.
Yep.
Is it going to be the rest or not? I think it's going to be
Say again?
the same day.
As what?
The rest, like physics.
Oh, no. It'll just be during class time. It's a class test. So I don't know, I can't remember what day the physics test is on, but it's just during one of the physics classes. Same for biology and chemistry.
Oh, that case then it's maths and chemistry.
Yeah.
Only math that counts.
Yes.
Yes. I can quote you on that. You are right. It is only maths that counts. Yes. Yeah. I see what you did there. Okay, page 42 now. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to look at a new chapter now, Pascal's triangle. So before I start, just a problem to look at. So for example, I want to calculate something like this, power 3. We've seen how to do power 2. The way to do power 3 is to multiply it by itself 3 times. So when I multiply the first two, I get x squared plus 2xy plus y squared. And then I multiply this by x plus y. So first I multiply by x, and I'll get x cubed plus 2x squared y plus xy squared. and then I'll multiply by y, so I get x squared y plus 2xy squared plus y cubed. So in total I have x cubed plus 3x squared y plus 3xy squared plus y cubed. So if you want to cube something, it's quite a long process, and we're going to learn a quick way to do it. But this is the general idea. To cube, you multiply by itself 3 times. Power 4 would be 4 times, and so on. But I want to scroll down now. Yeah? You got that? No. Go quickly. Go ahead, leave me behind. Okay, so let's have a look at some examples. So for example, scrolling down. So let's say we have x plus y power 1, x plus y power 0, x plus y squared, x plus y cubed. So the first one, anything to the power of 0 is 1. The second one, x plus y power 1, what's that?
X plus y.
It's just x plus y. Or to be explicit, it's 1x plus 1y. The next one would be, it would be 1x squared plus 2xy plus 1y squared. And the last one, I just did it there. X cubed, x squared y, xy squared, y cubed. And we have 1 plus 3 plus 3 plus 1. So you get 1x cubed plus 3x squared plus 3xy squared plus 1y cubed. I deliberately highlighted the coefficients in red, because what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take these numbers and put them on the side in a table. Triangle's a type of table. 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 3, 3, 1. Now, if you were to do the next row, power 4, you would find you would get the numbers 1, 4, 6, 4, and 1. In fact, what's happening here is there is a pattern each time you increase the power. What you'll notice is that to find the number underneath, I just have to add the 2 above it. So for example, 4 plus 6, it makes a 10. 6 plus 4 makes a 10. 4 plus 1 makes a 5. 1 plus 4 makes a 5. And 1's at the side. So the next one, here will be a 6, a 15, a 20, a 15, a 6, and then 1's at the end again.
There's always a 1 at the end.
Always a 1 at the end.
It's like ones.
Yes. So just be clear. Okay. Father, mother, baby.
Biology.
Yeah. If you need more information, please talk to your biology teacher. Okay? So the 2 above make the number down below. 10 plus 5 and 15 underneath. Okay?
Beautiful.
That's, yes. Yeah. Yes. Okay, so this triangle is actually what the lesson is about. It's called Pascal's triangle. And this triangle is very useful for when you want to expand. And I'll show you how to expand using this triangle now. Just before I go do that, there's something else I want you to notice about the pattern here. Here is x cubed. And what's next? X squared. And then here, x. And then here, no x. If I start at this side, I have y cubed, and then here, y squared, y, and no y. Okay? Yes, so the x's decrease from one side, and the y decreases from the other side. And the coefficients you get from this triangle. So, as our first example, what I'm going to do is x plus y power 5. So I go to my triangle and I count out 0, 1, 2, this is for 3, this is for 4. So this is the one I want for 5. So the way you do it is you take these numbers and write them down. 1, a little bit of a space, 5, 10, 10, 5, and 1. Then you take the first number here and write it in. X, 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 except at the end. Because at the end, what you do is you take the other number, Y, and write that at the end. Y, 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 and Y. And then what we do is we start with the power. So here is X power 5. Here is 4, 3, 2, 1, and none. And then you start from the other side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and none. And because this is, well, sorry, we just add them all together. So that's the answer. X plus Y power 5 equals that. Let's do it with one where we know the answer as another example. So if we say X plus Y, so here's my second example, squared. What are the numbers for squared? 1, 2, and 1. See it there? 1, 2, and 1. So I write down 1, 2, and 1. What do I start with? X, X, and not here, because at the back I start with Y. So Y here, here, and not here. What power do I start with? 2. Squared, yeah. 2, 1, it's gone. And then at the back, 2, 1, no Y. So you can see that the answer is what we've seen already. X squared plus 2xy plus y squared.
Can you do something with?
Yeah, we're going to do one with a minus and ones that have numbers on the x and the y. Okay, so I will do one now with a minus in it. Okay, can I scroll down? Yep. So let's take something like x minus y power 4. Can you read out what are the numbers in number 4, row 4?
1, 4, 6, 4.
1, 4, 6, 4, and 1. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Now, we start with the x. X, 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 and no x. And what's different here is it's... Now look, first it was x, but the second one is actually minus y. So what you can do is you can put in here minus y, minus y, minus y, minus y, and nothing here. And these still get plus then. Plus, plus, I'll use a different colour, sorry. Oh no. Okay, pluses still go here. And now we put in our powers. So we start with power 4, and then that's a 3, that's a 2, that's a 1. And then here, 4, it's a 3, that's a 2, that's a 1. Okay, now let's clean it up a little bit though. This is x power 4. This one here would be minus 4x cubed y. But this one here, when we square y, it's negative, but it becomes positive, because a negative squared is positive. So then it becomes positive 6x squared y. And then what's a negative cubed? Is negative. So this would be minus 4xy cubed. And then a negative to the power of 4. Well, if you think about it, that's a negative squared squared. So it's positive. So plus y power 4. Two x minus 3y power 4 next. Too big? Oh, just different coefficients? If anything, it's going to go the other direction right now. We'll do 3. Okay. Can I scroll down? Is that yes? Yeah. Well, I think I can do it here. Shh. Mohammed, Luke, just a minute. You can work together then. Okay. So what are my numbers in row number 3? 1, 3, 3, and 1. I'll space them out a bit more. 3, 3, and 1. Okay. So firstly, I have here 2x. So 2x, 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 and not here. Then I have minus 3y. So minus 3y, minus 3y, and a bit of space there. Minus 3y, and not here. Still got my plus, plus, plus. And now my powers. So this is which power? 3, 2, 1, and then here 3, 2, 1. Okay, now we need to clean it up a bit. So this one here, 2 cubed is 8x cubed. 2 squared, come on, 2 squared 4. And then 3 by minus 3, minus 9, by 4, minus 36. X squared y. Minus 3 squared, 9. 3 by 2, 6. 6 by 9, 54. X, y squared. And then finally, minus 3 cubed is minus 27. Isn't it? Minus 27 y cubed. What's wrong? Very common in the exam as just a sort of quick 3-mark section A question. You know, section A question, easily something like expand that. Or it might say expand using Pascal's triangle. Please note, if in the exam they say expand using Pascal's triangle, you must write the triangle in your answer too. So if this question said expand using Pascal's triangle, I do not get full marks. Now, this is exam information I'm giving you, so be quiet. I'm going to wait till I hear silence. If this was an exam question that said, use Pascal's triangle to expand, I would not get full marks here because I haven't shown the triangle that I used. So I must include this in my answer. And I can stop there because that's all I need. Okay? So you can lose a mark. Likewise, you get 1 mark for just drawing this triangle. Okay? So do 1 mark for the triangle, 1 mark for the coefficients, 1 mark for the correct powers, and 1 mark for the correct signs. So it'll be 4 marks then.
So if I stubbed like this, I would get.
No. Do you even know what that means? Yeah? No. Question? Even if you just wrote the triangle down, you get 1 mark. Okay? All my examples have x and y in it, but of course, you do exactly the same thing if y was a number. So like, example, imagine I just had 2x minus 3. Any difference? No. It just means, or y is 1. Yeah. Okay? So you sometimes get that in the exam as well. Right? And again, this is not Pascal's triangle. Please make sure when you're doing the question that it did not ask you use Pascal's triangle or not. Because there's actually 2 ways to do this one. One, using Pascal's triangle, which we're doing today, but there's another method for expanding that does not use Pascal's triangle, the binomial one. Yeah, with the C's. The NCR, yeah. Alright, let me tell you which ones to do. Yes. Charles Joshua, who else? Yusuf, Clyde, Hussein. Okay. So for homework,
One for each. Just this one.
Mohammed, Tal. I'm thinking, be quiet. You're saying one from each?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay. The last one from each then. Page.
Thank you.
Gracious.
Those for me.
Yeah, go on. Who's absent already? No one's absent. Yeah, everybody's here actually. Everybody's here. I'm tired.
That's all. This equals to this or this? That's a sign, and that's the powers of this equals.
Well,
Oh no.
neither. It's equal to this.
Okay, so the powers keep. That's not the sign, but the powers keep. For example, the power.